Yeah, we on. We on.
Good?
Yeah.
Alright, first and foremost, I want to say Kal Allah, Yahweh, Yahweh, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone.
That's right.
And salutation to Yaakov, Christian's word, and true sincerity. Well, more so the elect, and true sincerity. And shalom also to the, small portion of sincere sisters that are listening to GMS, That can get from me Isaiah 14:1.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. It says, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them."
Now that hasn't happened yet, man. We as Israelites haven't been set in our own land yet. When I said Israel, I'm talking about the Latinos, the Negroes, Latinos, North American Indians, okay? We haven't been put in our own land. So those fucking Edomites that are over there in Israel right now are not the real Jews, because they don't fill the prophecy of the scripture. Because guess what? The strangers that shall join them in their own land is talking about the Israelite foreigners.
Yeah.
Because back in the ancient days, you had Israelites who knew they were Israelites and kept the customs and were trying to keep the law and even kept the circumcision. And then you had Israelites who didn't know they were Israelites and didn't keep the law, didn't get circumcised, and were calling themselves Romans, Greeks, Corinthians, Colossians.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they were Israelites. They shaved their head bald, sometimes they ate pork.
Yeah.
Just like we were before we got into the truth. Before we knew we were Israelites, I ate pork before I knew I was an Israelite. I got lineups. I used to shave my beard. You know what I'm saying? Or the little beard that I have.
Son, I got a twist of it to back that statement up. It's the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 41. "Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his law."
And that's the same ideology that's in this kingdom, man, in Esau's kingdom today. Beginning with America, all should be one people. That's why everybody says that we should all love each other. Don't discriminate.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit, because the Lord, the Most High himself, and his Son discriminates, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Most High himself, who you call God, and his Son Jesus Christ, who you call Jesus Christ, but the name is Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, they discriminate. They have a favorite nation.
Yeah.
That favorite nation is Israel, which is Latinos, North American Indians.
Right.
And that hasn't changed, even from the Old Testament to the New Testament. It's been the same.
Yeah, because that's the thing, is that the same thing that's happened today in society is the same thing that happened
Back in the ancient days.
back in the ancient time in the book of Genesis, when they tried to build the Tower of Babel.
And come together.
Right? Just like as of right now, like if you say we should all be all together, as one people, it sounds good, to the ears of,
Of foolish people.
Oh, right? But
Simple, yeah.
come on, but according to the scriptures, the Lord is about separation, man. The Lord divided the nations, gave them their own lands for a reason. He did not want everyone to be together because the Lord has a favorite people, and he does not want them to be, mingled together with the heathen nations and all their gods. The Lord Yahweh Shai, he only wanted his people to follow him, man.
That's right.
Okay? But he did not care about what these nations worship, man. In the kingdom, these nations are going to worship Yahweh Shai. But in this side, the Lord does not care about them. He wants to get his house cleaned up first before he can go out, and do, the other works, man. Right? Which is, getting these heathen nations to worship him. But right now, the Lord only cares about Israel, and even in the kingdom, he's only going to worry about Israel. Israel is going to be, at the top, man. Whereas all of these heathen nations are going to follow the laws according to the children of Israel, man. Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right. Even like the Bible said too, because in the beginning, everybody on the face of the earth spoke Hebrew.
Yeah.
But the Lord had to divide all the nations, give them their own languages, and we kept the Hebrew language.
Yeah.
Which is the original language.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, right? Okay.
Gotta preach it for you real quick. This is Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 17. "Then I contended with the nobles of Judah,
That's right.
and said unto them, What evil thing is this that ye do,
That's right, man.
and profane the Sabbath day?"
That's right. like he said he contended with the nobles of Judah, which today it's the so-called leaders of Israel, man. These are the people, the celebrities, Jakes and so on. These are the people that the masses, people who are in the lower class look up to, man. Right? So he contended with them, and told them, why are you guys, going off on the Sabbath, man? Because they're supposed to lead by example, aren't they? Right? Like the scripture says that that the leaders, that they can't bark, which means that they can't give you warnings, man.
All dumb dogs.
That's right. They're dumb dogs, man.
It says, verse 18, did not your fathers thus, and did not your power, Yahweh, bring all this evil upon us and upon this city?
That's right.
Yet ye bring more wrath unto Israel by profaning the Sabbath?
That's right.
And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark, before the Sabbath I commanded the gates should be shut and charged that they should not be opened until after the Sabbath. And some of my servants set I at the gates, that there should no burden be brought in on the Sabbath. It says, here's the point right here. I'll jump right to the point. Verse 25. Or you know what? Verse 21. It says, then I testified against them and said unto them, why lodge ye about the wall? If ye do so again, I will lay hands on you. From that time forth came they no more on the Sabbath. So at one point, Nehemiah was so pissed that he's like, yo, you guys keep lodging on the wall, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. He's like, I'll lay my hands on you.
Yeah. Exactly. And then also, everything, that is happening to us is because of our past, sins, right? So there's no surprise to why Israel is in the state that they're in, man. It's punishment, right? In order for you to get right, you have to go through something in order to experience that what the fuck I was doing was wrong. Like, you have to know your mistakes in order for you to change it. Otherwise, you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over, man.
That's right. Right. It says, verse 23, in those days also I saw, this is the point, because we were talking about us mingling. The brother was saying, Lord doesn't want us to mingle with the other nations, man.
Yeah.
Because you get some of the other nations' ideology mixed up with our law, statute, and commandments.
Yep.
Yeah. And it says, 23. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod, of Ammon, and of Moab.
That's right.
And their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in Jews' language.
There you go.
But according to the language of each people.
That's right. That's why the Lord does not want us to actually have these heathen nations as our wives, because once Jake falls in love, man, it's fucking hard, to get him out of that mind state, man. Whatever his woman is with, that's what he's gonna go, about doing too, man.
So the Lord
King
knows.
Solomon,
man.
That's right.
Even one of the most wisest people on this planet. Yeah, the wisest man on the planet. He succumbed to the different false gods of his women.
Exactly.
It says, and I contended with them, and cursed them.
Yeah.
And smote certain of them.
That's right.
And plucked off their hair.
That's right.
And made them swear by Yahweh, saying, ye shall not give your daughters unto the sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons or for yourself.
That's
Which
right.
makes sense because that's in the law. You can't give your sons unto you can't give your daughters unto their sons, because if you do, their kids are going to be of the other nations, because it all goes back to the father. And you can't be marrying the other nations. You can have them as side things like concubines. But as far as marriage, no, that's not your wife. But yet you see Jake women all over the world with Edomite men. Elamite, all that kind of stuff. And with the Jake man, most of them with these other nations, they do whatever their women do.
Exactly.
Like Apostle Bar, I remember when he said this. He said, "Man, most men of Israel don't like being alone. They need to be with the woman all the damn time.
That's right.
They don't know how to be by themselves.
That's why even our women, that got married to these heathens, when they have babies, that baby's not really profitable unto the Lord.
No, the baby's a heathen.
He's a heathen, you know?
Yeah.
Example, like if I had my daughter or whatever, if she end up being with a heathen,
Yeah.
I won't be able to teach that kid, man.
No,
Because he's not an Israelite. He's a goddamn heathen.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
Exactly.
No, I got a piece of it.
Yeah.
First King 8 and 50, 8 and 53. It says, "For thou didst separated them from among all the people of the earth."
That's right, yo, and that's the Lord right there, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's in the scriptures, man. But
You know?
people actually want the Lord to love everybody, man. Yahweh Hashem Shai is not about that, man. You know, just get it right, man.
That's right.
Okay?
Stick to the scriptures.
Yeah,
Stick
you know.
to the script.
Yeah, you know, like it says, like you know, like there's an acronym. You know, KISS. You know, keep it simple, stupid. Yeah. I like right?
Simple,
Yo,
stupid.
just keep
That's
it.
it.
Yo, you know, the Lord said He separated, you know, the children of Israel from among these heathen nations. You know, it is what it is, man. Let it be.
It says, Salaki.
Speaking of heathens, right?
Yeah, there is one. And they're everywhere here in fucking Saskatchewan, man.
Come on, man. They're taking over these man. That's the see, you know,
See?
that's the spirit.
That's the spirit,
That's
man.
all heathens. That's the scripture, man, because we should be the tail and they should be the head.
Yeah.
So guess what? Every nation other than Israel is gonna be above Israel. Even if they don't even have to be Edomites, man.
Yeah.
Because the curse is on us.
Come on, I'm gonna read again from the top. "For thou didst separated them from among all the people of the earth to be thine inhabitants."
To be that. Listen, when you
a beautiful
inhabit
scripture,
something, it means you live there, man.
Yeah.
If you Esau is inhabiting,
Man, goddamn.
it looks like
Shit is wicked, man.
it is.
Wicked, man.
That's crazy.
When
See,
you
that's not freaking that's not our customs. That's like we're speaking, man.
Con, actually, a good point because that's with homosexuality and bestiality and stuff, even incense, that's of the other nations. But because Israel was mingled into that, we took, you know, some Israelites took up those customs. Most Israelites took up those customs.
Yeah. Well, you know, like, even with the names, like now, like, you know, like a pedophile, now they're actually called, like, you know, I'm a pedosexual. And, yo, so Esau actually tries to change the names to make it seem that it's alright, you know, just like how you have homosexuals
Yeah,
and so on and so
pedosexuals. They put them in the same category.
Exactly, they put them in the same category, so then now people are beginning to think that it's okay, man. You know, but that's Esau, man.
And you
Yo,
know what?
see that?
Yeah,
Yo,
that's
that's
the
the
spirit.
spirit,
We were
huh?
just talking about
That's the
the
spirit, man.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's the
Unbelievable.
spirit right there. And it says, let me finish reading this,
Yeah,
if I may.
yeah, go ahead.
And it says, as thou speakest by the hand of Moses thy servant,
That's right.
when thou broughtest our fathers out of the land of Egypt, O Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh shall power.
That's right.
That's it on that.
That's it. What were you reading before?
Yeah. I was reading this. First Maccabees chapter 1 verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people and everyone should leave his laws, and all the heathen agreed to the...
That's why you can't go on a job application and it says, what's your ethnicity? And you put
Says
Hebrew
Hebrew
Israelite.
Israelites, yeah.
You put Hebrew Israelite, you're not getting the job.
You're not-
Guaranteed,
no matter
100% you're not getting the job. Yeah, but see, Esau's a fucking contradiction, man.
And there is no
No.
category as a Hebrew.
No, there isn't.
Right?
Yeah, kind, you know,
He's-
because
he's that.
Esau is so contradicting. He'll say, you know, do as I want or do as I want,
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want and be whatever you want. But when you say you're Israel, he's against it.
Yeah.
It's a get-
Yeah.
exactly.
Very
You
true.
see what I'm saying? Which means there's something there.
Yeah.
There's something there that's not to be brought out.
Yeah.
You know, Esau has worked to, you know, nail and bone to hide the truth of who the real Israelites are, man.
Yeah.
Because once the Israelites wake up, which I'm talking about when I say Israel, I'm talking about the elect of Israel. Once they wake up, that's it. These prophecies are going to be flying, man.
Right. And it's too late now. You cannot do
We already
nothing
woke
about
up.
it. We woke up. You know? There's no way you can put us back to sleep, man.
Yeah.
There's no way.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right. Yahweh Hashem Shai will, man.
That's right.
And it said, and everyone should leave his law, and all the heathen agreed according to
That's
the
why it's weird
commandments.
when you tell someone that you don't eat pork.
Yeah, yeah.
Or that, oh, today's the Sabbath, so
Yeah.
I can't go. Like the other day, Habib, I was talking, he wanted to go play ball on
Yeah.
the Tuesday,
Yeah,
at night.
yeah.
And I was like, yo, I'm actually just about to go work out before the Sabbath comes in.
Yeah.
He's like, the Sabbath? It's the Sabbath
Yeah, you
today?
know.
He's like, yeah. He's like, is your Sabbath today? I was like, yeah, man. like it was my like
Yeah.
you know, like it's the Sabbath. Yeah, I can't come out and play ball.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and then
Some people
also
look at you.
like-
It's all good. Some people look at you weird.
Yeah,
They will
come-
say, "What do
exactly.
you mean it's Sabbath? Today?
Yeah.
What are you what's the Sabbath? What are you talking about?"
Yeah, you know, and then usually, you know, like, they say things like, to, what is it called? Like, agree to disagree. Whereas, like, now, like, they say, oh, like, is it your Sabbath or are you worshiping your God? Because my God doesn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, what the fuck
exactly,
is a
you know?
my God?
But you know what?
I mean?
In the end of the day, it's actually fine because the Lord is our power.
Yeah.
And
That's
right
right.
now, I don't expect you to say the Lord is your power.
Yeah.
Because it's in
Yeah.
the kingdom, you will.
You're right, yeah.
You will.
Yeah.
In the end of the day, right?
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Because we are the Lord's people.
Khan, that's right. And it says, and everyone should leave his laws, and all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath.
Come on. See?
it, man.
That goes
it.
back to, that's why, the reason why the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, he give us the law.
So-called white people are going to slavery. You know that?
That's right. Okay? The reason why he give us the law, now what we're supposed to eat, what we're not supposed to eat. Because the heathen, they eat everything, man.
Everything and anything.
You know? They eat everything. That's the reason why the Heavenly Father give us the law. But our people do the same thing today.
Which is a beautiful thing
You know?
because back in the time of Genesis, where he breathed the breath of life into Adam, that was the law, statutes, commandments. Actually, you want to get that real quick in Genesis?
Yeah, come.
And then get in, I think Wisdom of Psalm 7:14. It breaks that down because also at that very moment, the Lord has already separated Israel from the rest of the nations. Because the rest of the nations live like animals, really. If you don't have laws, statutes, and commandments, if you don't have laws in a society, the people in that society are going to be like animals. Because there's nothing holding them back from doing whatever they want to do, whether it be wrong or right. So you need laws. It should be in the second verse, or second chapter.
Or, okay, like about the breath of life,
Yeah,
right?
where you read the breath of life for
Yeah, so like the
Yeah, it's two.
two, okay.
Whoa. Oh yeah,
4 or?
No, it's 2. 4 is Adam and Eve. It's
Yeah.
2 and 7.
2 and, yeah, come.
Yeah.
Yeah, found it. Yeah. Come. This
And
book.
then the precept. Get that Wisdom of Solomon too after that.
Okay, come.
Wisdom of 7 to 24.
7:24. Come. Wisdom.
You already have it? Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and read it. You don't have to get it. Carry on.
Okay, you got wisdom?
Yeah, yes,
Come.
wisdom.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7. And the Lord God Yahweh formed man of the dust of the ground
That's right.
and breathed into his nostril the breath of life, and man became a living soul.
That's in man became a living soul, man. That breath of life, it was the scriptures, the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the Bible. In other words, it was the law, statute, and the commandments. All right?
That's right. Wisdom in Solomon 7:24, and it says, "For wisdom is more moving than any mention."
Yeah. But anywhere?
Right
Any
here.
motion.
Than any motion, she passes, right? She passes and goeth through all things by reason of her what is that word?
The pureness.
Her pureness.
That's right. So any wisdom is a moving air, man.
Yeah.
That's why when we're out here, if even if there's people not out here, we're still sending out that vibration. We're still sending out the vibration. Case in point, the apostles, when YouTube came in 2007, the apostles, they didn't have to travel from state to state, country to country to bring this truth out, man. Because guess what? The internet does our heavy lifting, and the wisdom of the apostles, of the statutes and commandments, the law, statutes and commandments, flows through the internet. The vibration. Once you hear it, and you have the elect, that's that seed being sowed into soft ground.
Khan.
You know?
I got a scripture here, or are you done with that one?
Yeah, that's all I need.
Okay, Khan, this is, like about the Lord giving, like the book of Genesis, the breath of life. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16. I'll start from verse 55. Verse 61 is a point. It says, which spake, but the word, let the earth be made, and it was made. Let the heaven be made, and it was created. And his word were the stars made, and he knoweth the number of them. He searcheth the deep and the treasures thereof. He hath measured the sea and what it containeth. He has shut the sea in the midst of the waters. With his word hath he hanged the earth upon the waters. He spreadeth out the heavens like a vault. Upon the waters hath he founded it. In the desert hath he made springs of waters and pools upon the tops of the mountain, and the floods might pour down from the high rocks to water the earth. Now this is the point. He made man and put his heart in the midst of
Which
the
means
body.
mind.
That's right.
That word heart in
Yeah.
Hebrew is lav,
Right.
which means your mind.
That's right. It says he made man and put his heart in the midst of the body and gave him breath, life, and understanding.
There you go.
That's the
it.
point, right?
Which is the scriptures, man.
That's right.
John 6:63.
That's right.
You know, the scripture is life.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the case of point on people mingling with heathens.
Yeah,
Like they're one of them.
Yeah.
Which in the end of the day, man, if you're not of the elect, I consider you a heathen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, of the elect, or if not of the elect of the one through, I consider you a heathen because you live like these heathens anyway. You can't call yourself Israel and you're profaning the Sabbath, eating pork, committing adultery. You know, you sold your soul to Satan.
Yeah. That's
You can't
right.
call you Israel by that, man.
This is 2 Ezra 3 and 5. And gavest a body unto Adam without soul, which was the workmanship of thine hands, and didst breathe into him the breath of life, and he had made living before thee.
That's
it,
right.
man.
And that's something
And
Esau
he
doesn't
was
want to
made.
make. Because the Heavenly Father created everything, but Esau wants to recreate something that the Heavenly Father wouldn't make. They want to, you know what I'm saying, they want to, they actually, in the laboratory, they want to actually make life. You know?
Yeah, well, they have it where they have some men just to help these these abominations.
You know?
They have some of them being able to be pregnant.
See?
That's against all nature, man. For a man to be able to get pregnant, that's against all nature. I don't care what you say, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know?
like, and then also, like, they're actually, like, I'm creating life, like making, pigs and, like, cows and stuff, like, from, like a plastic bag.
Yeah,
You know what I
from
mean?
a fake embryo.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
you got what's it called? Cloning.
yeah, cloning, yeah, there
That's
you go.
it.
Yeah,
Esau even wants to copy the spirit. You can see all these different shows. Like big one is Get Out. Esau want to see Get Out. Basically, to me, Get Out. Where I got out of it was Esau was trying to fit two spirits in one body, and when you do that, only one spirit can take over more than the other, which was Esau's spirit.
that's right.
Because
That's right.
eventually, because Esau is cursed, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
These Edomites are cursed. Their bodies break down, even though our bodies break down too, but their bodies break down quicker and faster than ours. Because it said there are two nations in thy womb, one should be stronger than the other.
Yeah.
That's Israel.
That's right.
We are faster, we are stronger, we're better looking, we're all this and the above.
Yeah.
You know? So Esau, that's why this fucking guy, what is it, the one Rothschild could live for so damn long. He had 6 different heart plants, man.
That's right.
Or heart transplants.
Son.
But what's his name? Kimball Sykes can die at 30,
39
36,
or
39, and he's a professional athlete.
Yeah.
So, you have to question yourself, man.
That's right.
That's why they said that in that movie, black is the new end. Everybody, deep inside the spirit, every heathen wishes that they were Jake.
That's right.
Deep inside their spirit.
And that goes way back to Esau. When Esau came from the field, he told Jacob, I'm about to die, man, feed me.
Yeah.
The show actually goes back to their forefathers. They're weak, just like their forefathers.
That's right, man. Like now
They
they
didn't
have.
even wait for the food to be cooked.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, it was raw.
That's why Esau can't go. Esau cannot fast for the whole day and not eat, man. This motherfucker go crazy.
Hey,
Yeah.
even some jakes are like that too.
You know?
You got some fat ass jakes that can't even take one day without fucking eating, man.
Yeah.
They look like they're about to die.
That's right, man. Like when you fast, it's actually good for your,
Yo,
body.
and Esau will tell you that, man. Like I'm into like health and working out and like eating healthy, like as you should be in the scriptures.
Yeah.
Esau will tell you that actually they call it immediate fasting or something. That fasting is actually good for you.
Yeah.
Because it like spiritually it eliminates carnal. Well, yeah, like that's physical, but spiritually it eliminates carnal carnal addictions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for you to, because man, like, you know, that's the thing. We eat every fucking day. We drink every single day. Yahushua went what 40 days and 40 nights.
Yeah.
You know?
Bro, I remember the first day I fasted when I got in this truth, and I fasted, and I was fasting when I was going to work, and I was working, but I wasn't eating and drinking, and as soon as I drank, my whole body was shaking after the fast, and I'm thinking to myself, man, we are in such weak bodies. It shows you how weak our bodies are, man.
Yeah.
Even back then, they weren't. Yahushua wasn't in a strong body. He said he was a man acquainted with griefs and sorrows. That word grief means sicknesses, man.
Yeah.
So Yahushua wasn't in a great body, but his spirit was so strong that guess what? It could overtake what the carnal was lacking.
That's right.
So that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
That's the goal you want to reach.
That's right. Time, man. You know, like even just going back to these Edomites, with their devices, and just in the lab doing this and that, mad, I'm a test, right? Like they actually, they actually have this thing where they would create a clone, of a man or a woman, and then or like actually no, so like they would actually make a robot, and then they would have I'm like an individual, and then
It's awesome what you guys are doing.
what's it then?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You believe in the Bible?
I do, and I'm
Yeah,
proud
I
that
do.
you guys are true to your faith and sticking with her.
Thanks, man. Where are you from, by the way? What's
That's
that?
good.
Like your bloodline, nationality? German? Okay, well you might be an Israelite. You know, a lot of the original Germans and Europeans were inhabited by dark-skinned people. So a lot of the time, like if I sit with a white woman, our kid's gonna be light-skinned, and if you sit with another white woman, it's gonna look more lighter. Eventually, your kid might look white, but his seed can go back to a dark-skinned man. That's
Well, aren't the first people, aren't they African, not even white?
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. The first people were dark skinned, so you never know. You could be of an Israelite, which is of the Negroes, Latinos, North American Indians.
I love what you guys do, man.
All right, man.
Keep it up, man.
Yeah, take it easy. Yeah. Go ahead, say what you say.
Yeah, Khan. Where I'm Esau.
Jake would look like that.
Yeah, Khan. Where Esau would actually Esau is able to I'm a trans, I'm a late, I'm a mind, or the mind, of a person, that's dead into a robot, and then actually,
Oh, that,
right?
yeah.
Which is fucking crazy. And then he would actually have that robot, repeat every single information that person had in their mind before they passed.
That's copy and pasting.
That's
And
fucking
you know what's
crazy.
I don't know
man.
if I told you guys to watch this movie. There's this movie where what happened is this rich billionaire. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
This rich billionaire. he would-
That's Esau, eh? Yeah. I went to school with them, eh?
yeah, I know.
I'm the boldest.
Yeah, good.
That guy is fucking
Either
weird,
way,
bro.
man. But what happened is this guy Ryan Reynolds, the actor, was in a movie where this guy in the movie, there was this rich guy and he was dying and he was rich. But what he did before he died, he put in like millions of dollars into this research where what he did is he took his mind and he put his mind and his life, his mind, everything he knows into another man.
And I should have that in that movie. Get
In
Out,
the-
right?
yeah, in the
Same
Get Out.
thing, yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're not Muslims, man.
Well, no,
Nah.
we're Israelites.
We're reading the Bible, bro.
We're Israelites. Actually, you're an Israelite too.
This guy's.
According to the Bible, you're an Israelite too.
That's right.
Which it's not too bad because I remember there was an Israelite who said that to Paul Stahar, and I forgot what the word translated. It is Hebrew, but it's broken Hebrew. The word translated to
Oh yeah, I'm a
peace to y'all.
Yeah.
Peace to be you. To
Yeah,
you.
because
It's just not the right. It's how do you say?
like it's in the Arabic, I'm a
Shalom.
Yeah, I'm a something,
Yeah, shalom. Yeah,
Yeah, or something like
yeah.
that.
I forgot
right?
how to say it, but
Yeah, because because the word in the Hebrew just means peace, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like I'm a, I'm a peace be unto you.
Khan.
You know?
But yeah, in this movie, what he does, the guy died and his mind was translated into another man. So this guy was walking around.
Oh, Con, I
Remember
know
that
what show.
movie?
Oh,
And the guy was walking around and he was like remembering things of the rich man. That he had some of the memories of the rich man was stuck in his mind. And he's like, "What the hell is going on here?"
Yeah, yeah.
You know. And the rich man woke up and he's like, "Man, I'm in this new young body."
yeah, Con.
Yeah,
Con.
yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're
Oh,
Remember
I
that
think that's
movie with
exactly
Ryan
what we're
Reynolds?
talking about. Yeah,
He's in that
yeah,
movie,
yeah.
and then that's the
yeah.
same thing you're talking
yeah,
about.
Yeah, you're right.
And then
But he made a copy. you
Yeah,
know,
but
and then
the-
he had a child.
Yeah, Khan, he had a
Okay, I
child.
got you,
Yeah,
yeah.
when he had a daughter, he trying to give his daughter
all the money,
yeah.
Khan, you know exactly what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But he woke up, he was in Ryan Reynolds' body,
Yeah, that's
and he's
what
rich,
I'm
like, I have this young new body.
I'm all young. And
Yeah,
everything.
and then as he was living, he kept getting that body he took. He
Yeah.
kept getting the memories of that body.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, something went wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the same thing. He's like, show you. They show you in the movies.
Yeah.
It definitely is in the works.
They actually have that right now.
Yeah, it's
They
definitely
have
in the works.
those.
Yeah.
Man, Esau is not gonna come up with something and not actually experiment out
Exactly.
in real
He'll
life.
experiment it first before he brings it
Before he
out.
brings it out, exactly. Yeah.
Esau's not a fool, man.
That's right.